In this section, we will review the substance abuse policy and the changes to the policy that will be effective May 1st, 2013. The main purpose for this policy is to ensure that substance abuse is removed from the work environment and to advise employees that they are expected and required to be in a condition to safely and effectively perform their duties at all times. Full and part-time employees and temporaries are subject to the testing. Elected officials, Ag Extension agents, and board members are exempt. Sheriff's Office and ICATS employees have different standards to comply with as it relates to substance abuse, so those employees in these departments will be required to comply with their departmental policies. You as an employee are responsible for knowing and adhering to the requirements of this policy. Also, if you have reason to believe that a coworker is wrongfully using any controlled substance, you should report it to management immediately. This slide is a reminder to please be sure and notify your supervisor no later than 5 days after an arrest or conviction. An arrest for substance abuse will automatically require you to undergo a drug test. The consequences of the arrest, conviction, or drug test results will be addressed in accordance to the Iredell County Personnel Ordinance. Should you be under an investigation, hearing, or trial for a drug-related offense, the county manager may suspend with pay in accordance to the Iredell County Personnel Ordinance. Iredell County has a no-tolerance policy for the use of illegal drugs. Any employee who has a positive test result that indicates the use of an illegal drug will be subject to termination. Employees who test positive for the misuse of legal drugs, such as a prescribed medication, will be subject to disciplinary action up to and including termination. Some facts that may be considered are the employee's work history, their job duties, how long they have been on the job, their current job performance, past disciplinary actions, and the nature of the substance abused. Again, this section is for the misuse of legal drugs, such as prescribed medications. If you are not dismissed due to a positive test, you will be required to follow a plan that is developed by a substance abuse professional, and you will be required to participate in an employee assistance program. You will also need to use compensatory, sick, annual leave, and leave without pay respectively for any absences as it relates to rehabilitation. While on a treatment plan for testing positive for substance abuse, you will be required to have frequent unannounced testing following your return to duty. These tests may be performed for a period of 1 to 5 years with a minimum of 6 tests during the first year. A prohibited substance is defined under the Controlled Substances as outlined in the North Carolina General Statutes, or it could be a legally prescribed drug that is misused or the use of a prescription medication not prescribed to you. As a reminder, please do not take any medicine that is not prescribed in your name, because if the medication shows up in your system, you will be required to provide proof that the prescription is yours. Also, take only the amount that is prescribed on the prescription label. Employees are asked to report to your supervisor any use of prescribed medications that may alter mental functioning, motor skills, or judgment.